Have you ever wondered why the middle class is often seen as a perpetual hamster wheel? Let's take a deep dive into the world of the middle class, a term that's evolved over time, especially in countries like India. The middle class is a vast and diverse group, but they all share a common struggle, the delicate balance of income and dependence. Imagine a seesaw. On one end we have income, the money that fuels our lives. On the other end we have dependence, those who rely on that income. For the middle class, this seesaw is constantly teetering, trying to find that perfect balance. The challenge? Well, it's easier said than done. Now let's add another layer to this, the mindset trap of chasing status symbols. You see, in the middle class, there's an unspoken rule. The nicer the car, the larger the house, the pricier the gadgets, the higher one's standing in society. But these status symbols, they're just that, symbols. They don't necessarily equate to happiness or fulfillment, but yet many continue to chase them, stuck in a race that never seems to end. And then there's the dilemma between entrepreneurship and traditional jobs. The middle class, often encouraged to seek stability, tends to lean towards traditional jobs. But with the rise of entrepreneurship and the allure of being one's own boss, many are re-evaluating their career choices. It's a constant tug-of-war between the perceived security of a 9-to-5 and the allure of entrepreneurial freedom. As you can see, the middle class isn't just about income brackets or societal standing. It's a complex web of aspirations, expectations, and realities, all intertwined and constantly evolving. And so the middle class continues on its journey, constantly seeking that elusive balance. The middle class, it seems, is caught in a constant struggle, a delicate dance between aspiration and reality. How often do we find ourselves measuring our worth by the things we own? This is a question that often lurks in the corners of our minds, even if we don't consciously acknowledge it. Now let's dive into the deep end of this issue, the obsession with status symbols. It's a phenomenon that's been deeply ingrained in our societies for centuries. We've all seen it, haven't we? The flashy cars, the luxury watches, the opulent homes. They're all symbols of status, of success, of the perceived value of a person in society. But here lies the paradox. These status symbols, while they may seem to elevate our social standing, often have an adverse impact, especially on the middle class. The chase for these symbols puts a strain on our resources, leading to unnecessary stress and often financial instability. It becomes a never-ending race where the finish line keeps moving further away. We're constantly trying to keep up with the Joneses, to prove our worth through material possessions, but in this race we often lose sight of what truly matters. Our happiness, our peace of mind, our fulfillment. In this relentless pursuit of status symbols, we're not just spending our hard-earned money, we're also spending our time, our energy, our lives, chasing after things that at the end of the day don't really contribute to our overall well-being. Instead of focusing on building true wealth, not just financial but also emotional, intellectual, and spiritual, we get caught up in a whirlwind of materialistic desires. The irony here is that these status symbols, which we believe will bring us happiness and acceptance, often bring just the opposite. They create a void in our lives, an emptiness that no amount of material possessions can fill. The pressure to maintain the facade, to continue displaying these symbols of status, can lead to a cycle of unhappiness and dissatisfaction. So let's take a step back and rethink. Are these status symbols truly worth the stress, the unhappiness, the sacrifice of our true potential? Or is it time we start focusing on what really matters, our personal growth, our happiness, our fulfillment? The allure of status symbols, it's a seductive yet destructive game. In a world that's constantly evolving, can nepotism still hold a place? It's a question that stirs up quite a debate, especially in the context of the middle class. Let's delve a bit deeper into this. Now, nepotism, for those not familiar with the term, refers to the practice of favoring relatives or close friends, especially by giving them jobs. It's like having a safety net woven from family ties and close friendships. For the middle class, this safety net can sometimes make all the difference. It can be the bridge that takes you from struggling to survive to comfortably thriving. Imagine this: you've recently graduated, and your uncle owns a successful business. He offers you a position within his company. It's a lifeline, an opportunity to gain experience, to learn, and to earn. This is the positive side of nepotism. It can provide stability, a sense of security, and an opportunity to grow within a supportive environment. However, like all things, there's another side to the coin. This practice can also hinder progress and innovation. If positions are being filled based on relationships rather than merit, it can lead to a lack of fresh ideas and perspectives. It can stifle competition, demoralize deserving candidates, and ultimately, it can lead to a culture of mediocrity. Moreover, when nepotism becomes the norm, it can breed an unhealthy sense of entitlement. It can rob individuals of the need to strive and work hard for their achievements. It can undermine the value of personal growth and the satisfaction derived from one's own accomplishments. It's also important to remember that while nepotism might provide a temporary respite, it's not a long-term solution. It may not equip individuals with the skills and resilience needed to navigate the ever-changing, dynamic world we live in. So, is there a middle ground? Could there be a way to leverage the benefits of nepotism while mitigating its drawbacks? Perhaps the answer lies in striking a balance, in ensuring that while family ties and friendships might open doors, it's merit and hard work that keep you in the room. Nepotism, it seems, is a double-edged sword, providing comfort, yet stifling growth. It's a dilemma that the middle class, and indeed all of society, must grapple with as we navigate our way forward in this ever-evolving world. What if we told you that success doesn't have to be a cookie-cutter definition? Yes, you heard it right. The idea of success that has been ingrained in our minds through societal norms and expectations is not the only way to measure achievement. Success, in its truest form, is deeply personal. It's about aligning your life with your values, about being authentic to who you are and what you believe in. It's not about the size of your house or the brand of your car, but rather the fulfillment you derive from your life's work, the satisfaction of knowing that you're living your truth. For the middle class, this means breaking free from the constraints of traditional ideas of success. It means moving away from the mindset trap of chasing status symbols and embracing a more holistic approach to achievement. It's about understanding that true wealth isn't just about financial gain, but also about emotional fulfillment, personal growth, and meaningful relationships. Imagine a world where success isn't measured by your income, but by the impact you make, by the lives you touch, by the positive changes you bring about. A world where success is about finding your purpose and living it with passion and commitment. It's not an easy path, we know. It takes courage to challenge societal norms and expectations, to redefine success on your own terms. But remember, the journey towards authentic success is not a race. It's a marathon. And every step you take towards living your truth is a victory in itself. So let's redefine success, shall we? Let's make it about authenticity, about living our values, about making a difference. Let's understand that success isn't a destination, but a journey that's unique to each one of us. Success, it appears, is a personal journey, a path paved with our own values and authenticity. So, how does one break free from the middle-class mindset and truly master their life? That's a question many of us grapple with daily. The key lies in shifting our perspective and priorities. First, it's essential to break free from unhappiness and toxic traits. This might mean letting go of the need to keep up with the Joneses or the pressure to maintain a certain lifestyle that may not align with your values or financial capacity. Instead, focus on creating a life that brings you joy, not stress. Next, remember that true wealth isn't measured by material possessions. It's easy to fall into the trap of equating success with the number of cars in the driveway or the size of the house. But true wealth is about more than what can be bought or sold. It's about the richness of experiences, the depth of relationships, and the fulfillment derived from living a life true to oneself. Moreover, strive to find fulfillment beyond material possessions. This can be found in simple pleasures like spending time with loved ones, pursuing a hobby, or volunteering for a cause close to your heart. It's about creating moments and memories that money can't buy. And finally, embrace authenticity. Be true to yourself in all aspects of your life. It's easy to lose oneself in the pursuit of societal norms and expectations, but at the end of the day, your happiness and peace of mind hinge on your ability to live life on your own terms. In summary, mastering your middle-class life isn't about accumulating wealth or status symbols. It's about shifting your focus from material possessions to true wealth and fulfillment. It's about breaking free from toxic traits and finding joy in the simple things. It's about redefining success on your own terms and living authentically. In the end, mastering your middle-class life is about embracing authenticity, redefining success, and finding true fulfillment beyond material possessions.